Alright, it's me, Raquel, back with more Killer Frequency. Hopefully, we'll catch our killer. Or get murdered. Honestly, getting murdered's fine with me. Working 2 jobs and not getting a paycheck, insane. Now, it's been a
Caller
minute,
on
so
line one.
Damn, it's not the time. I gotta remember my buttons. Okay, crouch. Ooh, text panels disabled. Let's enable those, because that's probably my subtitles. That's picking it up.
We have a call waiting.
Peggy, not now, girly. Okay, circle drops it. But then what puts it on there?
I suppose I should take this call.
Please take a no call till I remember my buttons. Thank you. Strong.
Who's that Pokemon?
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
Heidi, not now. I'm learning the buttons. God, Peggy. Always yelling at me. And I still don't understand why this noise is all sorts of glitchy, so I'm just
The
gonna...
line's lit up. I need to take the
Oh
call.
my... I know the light is freaking lit up. I'm dealing with my own radio show host problems over here, buddy. Calm down. God, I don't even remember what we were supposed to be doing.
Horace Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
Okay, Roller Ricky. Good for... Oh, hold on.
We're friends now.
Thanks.
Wow, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah, back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time, and turned to the bottle. I don't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
You have a dog and I'm not petting it? Sad.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate?
Yeah, man! At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man! Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Good for Maxie, I guess. Dang, I can't even get that one up close.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity
This
to give
game
back
hates
to
me.
the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, can I request a song for us? Something
No.
I can groove to, you know, something funky.
Something
It'll be me and
funky?
Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling.
Whoops.
You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You
We
got
have
it, man.
the
Peace.
follow.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Here comes one of my favorites.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's what
I
I
just
meant.
want to leave.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
I don't want to take it, Peggy. You answer the phone. I'm tired of
Welcome back
this.
to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Gary!
Good for
Hey.
you.
I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though not everybody made it, and, I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't... Why am I...
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Well, Carrie, I don't know what to tell you on that. Maybe he...
Maybe
don't know.
he didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too? After everything he did to...
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek.
My phone
We
call.
just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie.
Nope.
What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Well, I think I only got one song by Blast Processor. Sad. Here's your song, girly. This one goes out to Carrie, who did not get blood poured all over her at the prom.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider.
Ooh, that's
I
loud
need to take
music.
a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just
Oh
hit
my
the Peggy
God,
button when you want to get back on air.
I get to stretch my legs. I'm out. I never seen nobody run as fast as me. Mainly because I can't run. They see me rolling. They hate it. Ooh. Gonna catch us a killer with that. Let me tell you. We'll put 2 here. Since he got 2 feet, hopefully. There. Now, is there a record down here that I can play? Oh, I can switch hands. I don't even know what that is. There's another thing to touch here. Can I take this with me? No. That's so sad. So sad. Was there not a record or something down here that I could play? Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Glue, scissors, plant. There's plants everywhere up in this place, let me tell you. Plants for days. Is this a movie? What is this? Oh, 7 days. That is a movie. That one. Does it have a thingy? We must have a serious rat problem if I've ever seen one, because there seems to be so many rat traps everywhere for no reason. Have yet to see a rat though, so I guess they're working. Ooh, a sponge! No, why do you close so quick? What about... Got the milk. I'm gonna set the milk out on the counter like a monster. Why are there so many coffee cups? Insane. See, this is the... What is this? The janitor closet. What is this? Stairs. Oh. Tis locked.
Key to get in there.
Don't need no key. I am the key.
Locked tight.
Why is everything locked? Insane that everything would just be locked. This is not the ghetto. This is where I work. And I've determined stretching my legs, waste of time. I also don't like that you can't run. Oh my god, what are you? Oh, I think this is the... Ooh, I can lift this up. They'll never know that this was never cleaned. Oh my god, let me out of here. Go on. Let's go see what's in the ladies' room. God, they need a better light up in here. Was that me? Scream. No thanks. Who is making all of those noises? Peggy! Oh, maybe it was just those doors closing. Peggy! Will you let me in? I know there's a killer on the loose and you won't let me in. Peggy, why don't you love me? Oh my god, who is making all of this racket? God, those doors are closed so loud for no reason. Well, Peggy, let's do this. Let's catch us a killer. And this is the Peggy button.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
We always got a caller.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
How do you know that Peggy said that she threw it outside the window?
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But
God,
Forrest,
Peggy,
you do have
you
it.
making
It's just outside
you making
the window.
problems.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't
Peggy,
just go outside hunting for a record.
listen.
I'm really
Do you
sorry,
see this window?
Dawn.
There's a
We
blind on
just
it.
can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
You want me to die for this music?
Nope. I'm sorry, Don. I'm just not going out there.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest.
Ooh,
You'll find out.
Rated.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
Oh. Wait, I don't have a thing. Here. Since she hung up on me, we'll play the hang-ups.
You'll like this next song. Is
Wait,
she
how come you're not
serious,
yelling at
Peggy?
me?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth,
If she's telling the truth, you gonna say something? Oh. Hey, why don't you go?
Why don't you go and get it?
it's one of Reggie's KFAM regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Yeah, just not with the E.
You can do it,
Okay.
okay?
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Peggy!
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down.
Reggie,
while
the
you're
man I've never
Maybe
met.
I'll even get a
Peggy.
caller. That could be exciting.
189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Peggy, how dare you sit in there and pass me the keys and expect me to go out there and do all this? Yeah, it's Moltres, it just doesn't have the E at it. I don't even know where the fire door is. I'm assuming in the back. Ooh. Yes, you know, this seems like a fire door.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here.
You know,
In the open?
hopefully she will be happy when I get brutally murdered. Am I even going the right way? How do I know what window? Well, I don't know what this is, but this looks important. I better not chuck it mysteriously. Hello? Record. Preferably one just hanging out. Ooh, there's another one of the thingy-dingies. Why is there a mousetrap outside? Why are we catching the rats outside? What sense does that make? Also, what window? There's like windows with bars on them.
Alright. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
Oh, is this it? Hope I don't need that.
Long ride home.
Well, that made a weird noise when I picked it up. I didn't like that. Gotta get murdered, 'cause I can't run.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something. And that's broken too. Only the best for KFAM. Let's see if I can fix this. Looks like a
So
power
what?
issue. I should check the fuse box.
Well, where's the fuse box at? Do I look like I know my way around this place? If you were a fuse box, where would you be? Actually, you know what? I guess I should probably follow the wire. Luckily, I dropped a fuse. Right in my face! Out of my face! 70. Come on, that's a 5. Okay, what are you? 15. Seriously not pick up more than one? Okay, we'll drop you, and you are a, what? An 830. Oh, there we go. I was supposed to say one that I can't even pick up. Right, 70.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Get rid of you. Oh, that's not what I want. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. I could probably throw them in the trash can, but who's got time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh, what are you? 5. I don't think I need you, but I'm close enough. Toss you over there anyways. And where's that rat at that's got the other one? What are you? A 5. Do we have anything larger than a 5? What am I gonna do with 5? Look at this one. What are you? I swear, this one is a 5. Ah! Why are there so many 5s hanging around? La 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 la. Yeah, I had it play music because it sounded fine, but then whenever it's on stream, it never sounds fine. But then if I'm not on the stream, then it sounds perfectly a-okay. I just want to put this. Okay, what is that? 2. Okay, this will make 50. And then that should make 70.
Bingo!
Are you sure I'm getting in and I'm not committing the murder? Like, oh my god. Could have fooled me.
I could probably survive that fall.
It's like a 1-foot fall, buddy. If you die, if this is how you die, then you deserved it in all reality. Ooh. Dang. Did not get better with the second door.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
It's me. What's behind door number 1? Ooh! A secret room. Oh, I can't even pick that one up. Wait, don't shut it. Let me in. Is that Peggy? You think that's Peggy? No, that can't be Peggy.
What the hell?
It's
Peggy's
this
not
Will
gonna believe this.
Ferrell looking guy. Oh my god, she's sideways. Why? She's sideways too. And with a big forehead. What you pointing at? Figures. Why are these people sideways? Who does that? What is this? Crime syndicate impounded. 24 arrests? Daggum. Justice for festival victims. Trailer for sale. Cheap. 10,000. I feel like that's not very cheap at all, but okay. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come on down to the yearly convention. No thanks. Beep beep, look out. Tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fell on bus. Well, boy, that's one heck of a way to friggin' start the newspaper, I guess. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warned citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. How are you an ex-lottery winner? Like, if you're a lottery winner, then wouldn't you just always be a lottery winner and not an ex-lottery winner? Local legend takes to Manhattan. Well, good for them. Go back to the lottery winner. Oh, he won the lottery 14 years ago. Well, then why is it news? It's 14 years ago. Mine myself, 1969 has been a great year so far. Staff surge at power station. Flu for thought? No thanks. Don't want the flu. Keith Walker, Marie Campbell, Stanley King, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams. Who names their kid Ant? Billy Price and Chuck Brody. Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, Ant Williams. That's stupid. Hospital, gas station, power station. Where? They have no hand. Hairs. What kind of... Ooh, look at you laying down. She getting it. She getting it. Can I touch this stuff over here? Ooh, I can touch this. Do I need a screwdriver? Who knows? Oh my god! I wish I could take those with me. Hey, yeah, there's one down there. Why are all of you guys missing one hand? Ooh, empty. 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 Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that those would have been empty?
There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Ew, basement stairs. I don't want to go to the basement. Excuse me. Excuse me. God, basement stairs. Oh my god, is this where he lives? Oh, those flies make a lot of noise. I didn't even touch you! What kind of soda is that? Buzz Sour? Sounded kind of gross.
I wonder how the show's going.
Take the stairs or go through the blue door? Oh, never mind. Up the stairs I go, I guess. Ooh! Why there's so much cleaning supplies in here when this place isn't even clean? I took the stairs and I need a stair key. Whatever. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I just swear that there was something in here that I could have picked up. I'm just gonna take all this stuff. Maybe I already picked it up and just forgot that I picked it up. Out of order. Dumb. It's out of order the other day, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that, and oh my god. I need this door. I don't know what I'm doing. Peggy, I'm coming for you. Don't worry, I won't let you die. You know, I've never actually walked up here. What's up here? A door you can't even click on. Insane. A raid! I was wondering what was happening. I walked through that door and I was like, dang! All the
Isn't
weird
that
sounds.
Such a good song, folks. And now...
Peggy!
Might be Clive the murderer.
Thanks for the follow.
What?
Start from the beginning. The fire door.
Peggy, why are you still playing the music? It's a good. You always yell at me when I don't turn off the
Why
song.
did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to
Sure.
find him.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Peggy! You just told me a lot of information that I did not catch. Like half of the stuff.
How's it going?
I could use some help because I don't know what you want me to do.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out
Sure.
if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good
I'm
now.
good.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
They just bring the board with me. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to go back to the basement. Call for donations. Lottery. Oh, hey. Got some lottery tickets. Jesus, for the festival. Who are you? Well, let's see here. Sold to the guy that won the lottery. So Chuck Brody won the lottery, so... Peggy, I have an idea.
How's it going?
It's going, Peggy. I'm ready.
Ready, Peggy?
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Peggy, we've already killed 2 people in accident. A third,
I'm sure.
not gonna matter.
Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
Him.
And where will I find them?
At the gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Everybody always at the gas station. For no reason.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and
He
everyone
sounded
else
like a
out
dime
right now.
well when he said hello.
Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Forget what?
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
You don't got time to run, Chuck. You gotta tell me what's happening so I know.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a
Peggy.
call.
Chuck is dead.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Okay, and the only 911 operator's gone.
Fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital.
That's why I'm
I'm
stuck
not
here
feeling
doing this.
great.
Well,
Forrest,
Chuck, don't
man,
die.
I can't thank you enough, but yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some
Oh,
music
and-
while I deal with this.
Let's blow this
Careful
up.
with this next track, listeners. It's dynamite.
Forrest!
I had to, Peggy. I can't help it. You know, this is a song that lady wanted.
There's
That's
gotta
so
be more in the
gross.
basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said.
Man, you
I
done
need
stole
to
the
handle
words
all
right
these
out my
calls.
mouth.
Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Fine, Peggy. I will go. And I will get brutally murdered in the basement. No big deal. Mainly because you can't run, you can't fight back. But don't worry, Peggy, I got this while you're safe and sound in your locked room. I came through this door, didn't I? Oh, look at me knowing my directions. Oh, okay.
The key? Was this always here?
The
I must have
key
missed it when I
where?
brought everything upstairs.
You must have missed it? Buddy, I'm missing it now. Unless you talk about that key that I done grabbed. Maybe I wasn't supposed to pick it up right away. Shouldn't have left it there. I forgot he doesn't have a hand. Oh, here's the key. Psh. Pretty sure the board was covering that. Now what is that? Basement storage. You know what? I'm taking this with me. Just to make me feel better. That's my emotional support arm. But I don't know if it's good or bad that this side doesn't make.
Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry.
For real?
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Just thinking. Okay. Okay, Peggy. God, everyone just has a giant map for no reason. Peaceful place to rest your bones. I don't know if it's very peaceful these days. Oh my god, a tape is for me. Goodbye, emotional support arm.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
There's a map to the storage area? Did I miss something? Is that what this is? Oh, I guess it is. Terrible lighting, though. Is this even a thing? Oh, it is. Hold on. There we go. I'm getting it.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Looking for what exactly, Peggy? Let me grab my emotional support arm. Cause that's this. Is it not that? I'm gonna assume that's a tape. No, there's not enough boxes. Okay, emotional support arm. Let's do this. But this looks like there would be enough boxes.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Of course, you wouldn't tell me the time of death. Peggy, it's
What have
me.
you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's
Was
bugging
he?
me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well,
We're
if
not
there
gonna
are
talk
more
about the
tapes,
security book.
then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What about my security book?
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I
Well,
need to find all
fine.
the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there
Peggy,
are more
talk faster.
tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
I don't want to buzz nothing. Ooh, a photo. A book and a tape. That place looks unfamiliar. Is this wallpaper or carpeting in there? Oh, that's just whatever that is. Oh, I can only fit in sideways. Okay.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stop.
Okay,
looks
running
useful.
without stop. Data report, 3rd of September 1968, prepared by Sheriff Matthews. 4 a.m. a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Is there a backside? Oh, okay. And I'll just slap you there. Okay. My picture! I mean, how much storage space does this radio thing even need? This is absurd. Is this... Yeah, this is where I'm going.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Not stress! Dang, why do I always do that? Okay, one with the weird fan.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Oh, nor it was in a car door. Am I supposed to continue to go? Or will I get murdered? You know what? It's fine if I get murdered, I guess. Hello? Dumpty, Dumpty. Story of tragedy, love, betrayal. Okay.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
Oh.
Man who likes to stay informed. I've got some
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Oh.
A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess.
Well, what did you do, Clive?
Mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Your
What the
employer,
hell?
as in,
Peggy's
like,
not gonna believe
the
this.
people that, like, hired me, or nah? So what's this? I can't even touch it, so it's pointless. Unlike my emotional support arm. Excuse me, pardon me. For some reason, I keep expecting a man to just pop out of nowhere.
Found another tape. It
Found
talks
everything.
more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right.
The
She found
jazz
George's body
runner.
washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True.
Mm.
But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we
She's
should give
still
her a
alive.
call.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive
Well,
said he
Peggy,
had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
I'm not.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
How much more is there to possibly find? I'm pretty sure I've done one everywhere. Can I just go back? Because there's that tape. There wasn't a tape over here. Wait, was there a door I missed? Surely not. We just did that one, and then we got the one that was over here. Because they all had pictures. Yeah, we got that one, because there's the one that I left there, and there wasn't any around here. And that's not a door. can't do anything with any of that. Well, I'm pretty sure we're done here, Peggy. I don't know how many more tapes there would be to find. This is my emotional support mannequin arm, okay? I can shuffle it around. Whee! Where am I going? Oh, yeah, I gotta go this way. Whee! Ah, there's more tapes. Ow. Nah. Peggy, I think I'm done.
Found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so?
How many more
much did
tapes
Clive
do you
hide
think
down
they
there?
are down here,
Well,
buddy?
if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
I don't think I want to discuss anything, Peggy. How can there be more to do? I done found all the tapes. What do you want from me? I got an arm. Oh, maybe this is where I pick up this thing. What about this book, Peggy? Peggy!
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I
Nope.
need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Hey, I don't think there's anything down here. Y'all just want me to stay down here and just die. There's nothing in here either. No mysterious tapes. Nothing up there. There's no tapes on this doohickey. I mean, what more do you want from me? I mean, it's not like one's just gonna manifest itself, I wouldn't think. A delivery note. Peggy, is this what you want from me? This delivery note.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so?
God. What?
How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more
Peggy,
maps to follow, right?
Talk
That seems to be the case.
faster.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, could you just point me in the direction of a tape? Could you do that for me? Okay, so there's this one. We got this one. I went over here, and there's nothing here, because you have to turn sideways, or you don't fit. And there's this tape here, because that gave me this lovely piece of paper. And then that takes you to the other tape that's over here. Ooh, is there one hidden over? Oh, it's just over there. That just lets me. I gotta shimmy through this way. Suspicious. Anything in here? Oh, nope. And then there's that tape. That's the one where he gets his arm smashed in the vehicle. And is there tape hidden on top of these things? Harder! Guidance would be much appreciated. You can tell me, like, go left, right, hot, cold. What are you? I don't think that's anything. I think that's just kind of there. And then you go through that thing. You can't do anything with this. You can't open up those. Can't even pick up that piece of paper. Anything in... Oh, there is another tape. Look at me. I'm just stupid. Wrong button. Yeah, won't even let me pick up that map. It's not important. Blue thingies and a desk. Oh, that's just that one. Found that one before I found the other one. Crazy. Peggy, I'm coming. Peggy, I lied. Now I'm coming. Peggy, it's me.
What have you found, Forrest?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone
Post-mortem,
burst
you
in
mean?
and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone
thank
wanted
God, now
that
I can
boy's
leave the
death
basement.
to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out...
I'm trying, Peggy. Ooh, Peggy, it's been 20 minutes. Ooh.
God, you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Hope you don't mind,
This is our job, Peggy.
but I brought
You
my
gotta do
emotional
it.
support arm with me.
You're right. So,
Also,
what's the
Peggy,
plan now?
I
think
found this
We should call Virginia
great.
back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello
I
again,
wanna
Gallows
get out of
Creek.
here.
This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
We're playing that song next, Peggy. I found that down there in the basement.
Redman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
I forgot. I left drunk fraternity guys at her house.
Goose.
Yeah, it's Goose, man.
Goose! Where are
Yep,
you? Get your
Goose.
ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though.
Oh.
She said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put
Surely
me
she's
on
not
with
that
the
old.
lady? You know, to check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey,
Yes.
Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
This
Hey,
is Goose.
Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Yeah, this
Sorry
is
to hear
Forrest.
that, but
Goose
listen,
is
hey,
my last
we need
name.
to
Not to
talk.
be confused with
What about?
We're calling
Nash.
because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What
You?
would I know?
Everything. Oh, this is what I look up.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
Sure you do.
What are you
Clive,
asking about this?
Chives. It all
You
makes
mentioned
sense.
that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come
You're
for me.
right.
Virginia,
I
it's
don't know what
okay.
I'm doing.
Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Clive got turned into some chives, buddy.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them.
They in the
And
basement,
we
buddy.
know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick.
Hey,
She has
Peggy.
a chronic condition that's never going away.
Virginia.
It's expensive to treat, and it was getting
That was
to
the
where
most southern thing I
couldn't
think I've ever
afford
heard.
it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have
Not
to
hot.
understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Yeah, speak
I
for
know.
yourself, Peggy.
You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest!
But he threatened me. And my sister.
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
Yes, it was, Peggy. Don't
It
you tell me
needed
how to
to
live
be
my life.
said.
She was in the autopsy room, the coroner's
So,
office.
Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to
She
keep
could
quiet
have
about George's
stabbed
death.
him
But
with
for
a
who? Why cover
scalpel.
up these details?
Self-defense.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go
Sure.
asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Nope.
We need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll
Everything.
hopefully find out soon. Anyway, Just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now.
Yeah,
Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
I guess she's a jazz dancer, walker,
Aha!
jogger thingy.
Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again,
Jazz
Sandra. It's
pizzazz,
Forrest Nash
jazz
of
studios. I don't
189.16,
even know what
The
just happened.
Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Well, I'm gonna pretend that you're not flirting with me right now. But I'm gonna flirt with you.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight?
Wish I
Is there
didn't.
anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Yeah, Peggy.
You know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha!
Oh my
I
god,
don't.
I know that
Just a
Pokemon. That's a
night-building
Raikou.
psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure, I understand.
Sure.
100%.
Understand.
I'm definitely not
Everyone
lost.
just kept going up. He said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course, my
We
dear.
understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry.
Mm.
I can't
All
do
to
this.
save money on rent.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Well,
You truly
thank
did
God,
great,
Peggy.
Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've
Or
got
any
a call
thoughts
waiting
in general.
just a second.
You know, play the song I found, Peggy. This isn't fair. Any other time you'd be yelling at me to play some
Welcome to
songs.
189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Are you gonna be that pizza guy that, like, advertises your pizza place for free?
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks
Peter,
always called
Ronnie.
him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Peggy, I wanna play my song.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Are you crying or dying? Crying? I'm gonna hang up.
Auntie.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Turn it off. I'm not okay. He just made me say Mr. Pepperoni on the air.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too
Or
much.
still listen to
It's
Peggy,
okay.
that was not too
It's
much.
been a high-stress night. Don't worry
Totally
about him
reasonable.
anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Oh my god. Peggy, I want to play my music for once.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash.
189.16.
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn.
Oh my god, it's
Played
you.
your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
But I went outside. And I got your song. And I had to do math to get back in. And then I found some weird mannequins. I mean, I did give me a souvenir, but that's not the point here, Dawn. We had a
Dawn,
deal.
We had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
Well, I
How
beat you
did you
to
know it
that
was
one.
Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Well, maybe
Helping?
you should be
You
airing your
didn't
business on the
exactly
radio.
Maybe I've been helping more
At
than you know. I was out
3
following a
a.m.
lead, trying to work out who would be next. After Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I
Oh
need
my
you to help
god.
me get inside.
Just let me tell you something, Dawn. Lucky for you, I found a security manual thingy in the
Don't you
basement.
have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park, but I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... Oh, it's It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Well, over then, Dawn. I don't know what you want me to do.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
That is a lot of digits. A lot of digits.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Well, buddy, did you bring my security thingy up here with me by chance?
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Oh,
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something?
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
No, I didn't die. Mother was freaking calling me, so then I unplugged my headphones from the computer, so now all my audio is coming through the computer instead of my headphones, and it won't go back. Well, thanks for the assistance. Mother was interrupting me and freaking messed up my feng shui. Cause she literally texted me a question, and then I was like, yeah, I got with the neighbor, and then immediately on the phone calling me with another question. Like, bro. Also, that song I found, kinda wish I hadn't found it. They could have kept that to themselves. This is my security book. This is not my security book. Oh my god. Oh, here's my
Starling
security book.
4000. User manual.
Found it.
Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Oh, they might come in handy if I freaking have the book facing the right way. God. I gotta go this way. Okay. I thought that was just permanently startling that, and that was really irking my nerves. That's just a light reflection. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Peggy, let's do this. Let's help her type in some numbers and catch this killer. Oh, let me turn my music off.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling
Yeah, a book.
4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dawn back on the
good.
line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Thought you wanted me to go bring you back a souvenir. There's
Dawn,
only one
are you
arm down
there?
there, Peggy.
This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Shoot. Maybe I should have read this. When entering codes and commands. Yeah. Okay. Comes with the range of features. I'm going to assume it would probably have to be the entry code. So that would just make the most sense. So 715914, let's see. When entering the command, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. Ooh. You got 4 to 5 seconds to push all your buttons. If you stop in the middle while entering a code and then immediately start the entry over, okay. How is one? I thought I could pin that to my. I guess we'll just give entry. I mean, she wouldn't need deactivation, I wouldn't think. Well, you get 715, 914, and hope
The
the
code
best.
is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops.
Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest,
Maxie, no!
Peggy, don't you even say a word.
I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie! Maxie!
Did you shoot Maxie? What happened?
Maxie! You didn't do anything wrong!
I'm saying, not the dog. Oh no,
Thanks
Roller
again,
Ricky.
Forrest.
oh God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we
Here's
process what
So,
just happened.
hold on, I gotta get upbeat music. I think that's this one.
So
Yeah.
the whistling man is a woman?
Peggy. When I tell you I should have given her the one that set the alarms off. Whew, my bad, G. Has that always been a hole in my ceiling?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, and she made me go outside and get her record. To be fair, I just
Thought
that's
she
just
was
kind of
just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
yeah, really.
Why do you
Peggy.
think she requested that song?
Get me
To get me
outside.
outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the
Make an
announcement.
announcement to who? We live in a small hick town. 3 people alive, 3 people dead, plus a dog. R.I.P. Maxie. Poor
When
thing
you're ready,
did not have
shut
to
the
go out
music
like that.
off.
Peggy, don't you backsass me. I'm busy talking. And it's just us 2 idiots manning the 911 and the radio show. Because
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
these might be houses, but I doubt there's anybody living in there. Peggy, everybody dead.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
But if I say trust no one, then they probably wouldn't trust me. But to be fair, I did just get a man and their dog. No, I don't think Peggy's in on it. I think Peggy is just
Neighbors, look out for
crackhead.
each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in.
I'd prefer you
folks
not call,
have
though.
my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Maybe another
Hey, we
call
had a
up
call
on
come
here.
Okay, folks, time
Knows
to take a call.
nothing.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Put a band-aid on it.
Easy,
Oh.
easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay.
Slap
We'd
a
been out at the
band-aid up on
reservoir.
there.
We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just
Ooh, that's a
panicked and
ladybug.
ran and hid
No,
the
that's not a
bush.
ladybug.
Oh,
That's a
no.
lady in.
Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Ooh. Was
Casey,
it a woman?
Was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore old black. That's all I know. Please,
Well,
we need help
Casey, you
here.
doing great.
But I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait. Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest.
Yeah, blew up at the gas
ambulance
station.
was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Man,
You
y'all
should get all
people
the
really
info
not
you
keeping
can.
up with the news.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy.
Why
let's
couldn't you
go
just
to the
said Jason
On it.
Voorhees? At least
Phoning
then
St.
I know he'd
Gabriel's
be
now.
fine.
Switch to line 2.
To line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. The ambulance is... Well, you know.
I know, but
Maybe you
please,
should invest in 2
we need something,
ambulances.
or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
I mean, I'm on the phone. I'm not even with the guy that's bleeding out, so it's not really up to me. It's up to good old Casey, but
I don't really have
sure.
much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it.
Piggy,
I
right
think.
faster.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's
That one
stopping
I
the worst
knew.
of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh,
I'm still with you.
okay.
Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you apply a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still
Thanks,
on line
nurse
1.
lady whose name we didn't get. Oh, I have to switch back to line. Peggy, how come you can't switch lines while you're back there?
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
No, I died.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's
I'll
gotta
leave
be
it there.
hell. Should I pull it out?
Casey, I swear if you pull the knife out after I tell you not to touch the knife, I'm gonna find you
No,
myself.
don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey.
Thank God,
We're
the
a
only
team
competent
here.
person in
We're
this
all
town.
going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer. Some clothes
Oh,
on the hood of the
Lord,
car,
the
and
clean clothes.
what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is there clothes on the hood of your car if you got some on the dryer? Do you just move them from the dryer to the car or the car to the dryer? What's happening? Or do you use the car to dry the clothes as well? You just dry them on the engine. Oh, cleaning rags. But still, why is that on the car? It's not like you're washing the car in the garage. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I guess use your jacket, because I mean, you're
Sorry
wearing
about
your
this, Casey.
jacket.
I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go.
And I would die in my jacket, but go off, I
I'm
guess.
sorry, Jason. It's secure.
No, she's not.
I put pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No, Peggy.
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything.
Yeah, we'll
and
be here to
there.
listen to you get murdered, so you won't
Okay.
die alone.
Oh, wait. Jason, please be okay.
God, oh.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Okay, Peggy.
She said there was a car there. I know she doesn't know how to drive, but we may not have a choice.
Forrest, that's a terrible idea. Never mind hurting Jason. She might get herself or someone else killed.
Don't suppose you have any ideas then?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So,
Wow,
how was
Peggy,
KFAM's first
you
aid
skipped
course help
probably
us?
the most important
Casey said
thing you
they're at
would have learned.
25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel
Well-
info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll
Peggy,
look through their files
what
in Reggie's office.
good
It's a
are
life
you
or
right
death
now?
situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Vicky,
just
why
have to
do you
look
have
around.
all of the keys and you just slide them out from underneath the door? Also, I forgot
Good.
that this was like
I'll
the
patch my mic down to
1980s,
the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
1987. Do you believe that? Vicky, why don't you just give me the entire key ring? Because that would be more useful at this point. Just give me the entire key ring. La 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 la. Oh, I threw that there. I was like, man, what's that? Reggie, it's me. Man, everybody just has a map in their office for no reason. First aid to the injured. Reginald Scott. You know, I don't think I ever really thought about how Reggie would be short for Reginald. And now I'm disappointed, to say the least. Oh, there's a UFO. I was like, want to believe in what? Why not? I can pick these up. Reggie gonna be like, who did this?
Looks like I
Not
need
me.
a 4-digit code.
4 digits. Well, what does it say? Hint. Very important date. Can I not put this? Oh, I can only go in that one spot? That's stupid. Very important date. Okay. Axe forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original pro tag and villain. Reggie, you a little bit weird. Oh, that's Peggy. Yeah. Nothing. Who would have guessed? Nothing. Ooh. Oh, that's a floppy disk. You go there while I read this sticky note. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. And why would you put the overdue sticker there? God, you put the overdue sticker somewhere where you can see it. Dummy. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. You leave Clive alone. He can have as many post-it notes as he wants. Oh, future is now. Okay. Sure. Oh, yeet. Wow. Vertigo? Vertigo? Wait, that did say Vertigo, right? Yeah, Vertigo Weekly. Suspicious? Goodbye. Alien. UFO. Bunch of shenanigans. You're not the best boss. You left me here. I can't even read that. So it must not be important. Well, you know, I tried to insert the floppy disk, and you didn't want to take the floppy disk. What is that?
Could this be it?
That thing just shoot out of there. Is that like the ejecto button? No, this looks like a date to me. Except for 11-7. Okay, pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on meat. What? Terrifyingly, there's never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as Final Girl's boyfriend? Protagonist is college student Megan, surnamed Flo. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. It amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Takes place on 11/7, very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering, event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponchi's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders just receive a pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. What? You have an idea for a killer, a pizza delivery killer, who is after a girl named Megan, because y'all's difference is her being lactose intolerant, is like the whole dividing factor. Basically the reason why you hate her. And on November the 7th, geese just gather into the town to save them from starvation. What's happening? What kind of blah? One. Cereal.
Nice.
What kind of blah? Yeah. John. Oh, that's Karen. Ooh, Peggy. I want to know what Peggy has on her. Peggy, hope you ain't got nothing embarrassing. Because we're about to find out.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
Peggy,
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates.
Peggy, don't you even start with me. I'm reading your stuff. You're a producer. Born May 23rd, 1959. Daggum, Peggy, born back in 1959. I've never seen somebody jail with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Honestly, I mean, I do be living in the room a lot mid-call, so it's fine. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training, because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar? Peggy, he is on you. Holy smokes. And I do not regret wasting the time to find out more about you, Peggy. Who's that? Oh, that's Karen. Barbara, well, come on. Her and Karen missed a thing. Her and Barbara's good friends. So let's do Barbara. October 7th. along really well with all the stuff here. Everybody gave her great feedback for our last review. Got the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. I'll need to monitor her productivity going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks the story about an alien egg at the center of the earth. Set to hatch on February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? Okay. She lives on Craven Street. What does a homage to West Craven? Well, Barbara, you out of the running. You go in the floor. Useless. Okay, who are you? Bradley. Who are you? Oh, that's me. John. Okay, John. Well, actually, hold on. I want to know what they have about me in here. Give me my file. Might have to erase some data.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest,
I
what
was
are
born
you
on
doing? We don't have time for this.
1940. Oh my god, I'm only 1 year younger than Peggy.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
My god, friggin' I live on Come On In Romero Street. What kind of, oh my god. Somebody really knew what they were doing with that hotel name. I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team, seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie, Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Oh no, not Brenda. Out of my face, out of my face. Brenda. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. Does that mean that she's expensive, or I'm expensive, or y'all worried that we're just gonna like have a one-night stand? Goodbye, me! And the floor I go, because I was useless. God, I just bashed my brains into that. Okay, John Hedges. You sound like somebody that doesn't know what they're doing at all, but it's fine. John refused to engage with a first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he'd stop, but he said that the last 3 times, too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war vet? Yes. Yes, it is.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find
Peggy!
what we need?
I think I know
yeah.
who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Peggy, did you not pay attention? Did you not write this stuff down?
Casey, I need
God,
you to elevate
slacking.
Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's blinked through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or, oh God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm. So, I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now,
Yeah,
okay?
Jason, you're gonna be just fine.
He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
Jason
gonna be
is
fine.
going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please send help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yeah,
Who was it?
Peggy.
We call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing
and
great,
according
Peggy.
to
You're not
Reggie's
talking
notes,
to anybody.
John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he takes...
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we
They're
doing?
at 25 and he's at 14. He's only got like 9 houses to go by.
And I just
Fine.
started crashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey? This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Me too. Can I leave?
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Peggy, I'm ready now. I'm on my way. I see my rat traps are holding up nicely at the door. Peggy, it's me. I have made it back. We gonna play?
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
Oh my god, Peggy, I just walked through the door. We're gonna put on whatever this is, because I don't remember. Oh, the word has a nice beat to it.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
I get a break? That's what these are? Just when I don't want to talk to you, that's my break? I don't get like a snack or like coffee. I don't even think I took a lunch break. Peggy, where's my food? I'm gonna die. Forget about
Let's
Jason.
roll.
You got it.
I'm gonna have
We've
malnutrition.
got another call coming through, too. Oh, we have another call coming in. But, hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy, are you dead?
Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one
Oh,
to help you
God.
sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Sure. Stab in the twilight.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Peggy, you sound a little
Hello?
too excited.
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise!
You could say
It's
that.
Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Okay, I mean,
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best,
Do my
but
best.
honestly,
I know you will.
you should probably let
Heck, I
Peggy do
can
the
see
talking.
the headlines now. Boris Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I
Yeah.
see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take
Yeah,
care.
Leslie, just so you know,
We'll
I'm
see you
keeping
soon,
this
Leslie.
emotional support arm. It is
God.
mine.
It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air.
Peggy,
Taking
you
callers is the
refuse
only
to
way
come
to
out
see
of
this
that
through.
room because there's a murderer on the
Time
loose,
to
so I
turn
have
the
to do
music
everything
off.
myself. Peggy, don't you yell at me. I'm yelling at you.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say
It is?
things are looking up. It's almost over, but for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason! We meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day? Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, and started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
And we're taking the emotional support arm with us. Go into the basement. In the middle of a power outage. God. I think this is all because Jason played a prank on everybody, and George had to just die because of it, and George's girl, Bean, was so upset he's spaghetti, and her real name starts with
Far
an
back
M.
corner. Why is this station so big?
Why am I always lost every time I go somewhere? My dear gosh.
That must be it.
Oh,
we got power.
let there be light.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
Well, I can't run, so hope it's not an emergency for Peggy. Peggy, I'm coming. As quickly as these legs will carry me up these stupid stairs. God, why is it a 20-mile hike?
What the hell?
Is there something wrong with the door there, buddy? Peggy, I'm coming for you. Peggy, no!
Oh no. Peggy!
Peggy!
Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening.
Oh my God, Peggy, you had one of these in here and you didn't tell me? Sir. Look.
A call.
Oh, this is the button Peggy hits. Where's Peggy?
Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost
I don't
the
have
end
no
of the night.
patience. Where's Peggy?
Almost the end
You
of the
stole
show,
my Peggy.
but it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Also, I know your name is not Dawn, and it's most likely something that starts with an M, aka Bean, George's girlfriend. It's all coming together. I'd rather not.
I'd rather not if that's okay.
You want me in here.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows I'll get it.
See, you're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station. You. Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry.
Hi,
Nice to
Henry.
meet you.
Don't mind him.
Well, back at you,
He's
buddy. I
just
can do that
shy.
with this.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God.
I love how Peggy has nothing useful in here.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
I'll do it,
alright.
but only for Peggy.
I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Oh, I'm sorry, but why did you have to put my
I
couch
said you
up
speak
there
when
like
you're
that?
spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you
say
say
so.
so.
I'm not really in a position to argue.
I'm happy
I
we
just
have
want
your
my Peggy back,
cooperation.
my
Do
sweet,
a good
sweet
job.
Peggy that I love to
And
get.
hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
No, Peggy.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is.
Oh,
then
yeah,
this
that's
can
right. I'm supposed
end.
to find out everything. All right, I totally
Teddy,
forgot about that.
we'll
I was just
start
going to be
with
bold
you.
and brash.
Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Peggy, do you
want
want to know?
die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking,
What the hell? God damn it.
Yeah, what'd you hit him that
Okay.
time? You didn't even say nothing.
Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand
Okay.
that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just a night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
And yet you murdered him and his dog.
How did you know that Ricky was in on it?
Teddy and Ricky were as close as anybody. I can't believe for a second that Ricky didn't know the plan.
I never told. Damn it!
If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
That's a point there. It's just a prank. Ooh, I didn't. Oh, man, do I say just a prank or do I just say hit him? I gotta do it. I can't
Hit
help
him
it.
again, Marie.
Impulsive. Hit him again.
God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that.
He didn't have the sense to die
Yeah,
earlier
about
because
him.
you only stabbed him twice.
George took off running, but somehow
Meanwhile,
we
you've been
got
killing people all
separated
night.
in the woods.
Shame.
I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me that
Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck.
Oh.
Cody, was the
Oh
whistling
yeah, the
man,
gas station guy.
laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh, you bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Why cover it
She's
up?
lying. Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
You two dragged me into this mess.
This town, Forrest. And then Governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip.
His father
This sound
covered
like
it
a
up.
this whole
I
thing
searched
sound
for
like a
George's body
personal
all
problem.
night,
I'm just here trying to do my
Sandra
job.
found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
My
She said
emotional
something
support
about her
arm.
rent going up. Unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Hit him
Hit
again.
him again, Marie.
Damn it. Yes. Okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
False reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part.
That is
I
fair.
tried
She should
everything
have
I could
told the
think
truth.
of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea.
If you could just tell me where you are now, that would be great.
Started.
Oh my god, don't kick him. You're supposed to punch him in the face.
Punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where Jordan and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Before he joined the football team. Salt the winning throw.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
Well, y'all were football
He's-
players.
Dead too now, isn't he?
Whoops.
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy,
Okay, so
it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried
might
you
have gotten
wouldn't
the
come.
fourth
And here
person
I was,
killed.
thinking
Whoops.
you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister, Peggy.
What's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Yes.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry.
Hey, there's a plot twist. I yelled for Peggy,
I just...
demanded them give me my Peggy back so I could yell at Peggy more.
just
And she
disappeared
stitched me
one
for her
day.
sister who's a
Disappeared.
serial killer.
I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George, and
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait a minute. Is that why you took Eugene? He was a virgin. He died alone in the maze.
Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Gene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too, but they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Anyway, I can prove that he didn't forget Marie.
Oh, am I supposed to look around or something? Hopefully it's this. And that's just gibberish. Hey, you want to have anything useful in here?
To be forgotten.
I never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
Peggy! No!
I am so salty at myself that I didn't pick this up first. Peggy, no! Peggy, I'm sorry. I got my emotional support arm. I don't care if you kill me. I killed Peggy. With that arm! Hold on. I gotta pick my arm back up. This is important. Peggy, no! Hello? You said kill him and I'm not being murdered yet. Do you see the problem?
Henry, you don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right decision.
It's me and my arm.
No! Henry! Get out of there!
No, Henry, come back! Henry! I don't care if it's not safe out there. Peggy!
She. Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Peggy!
Gone. Bolted right as we got here.
Peggy!
right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Leslie, it's not over. I got Peggy killed. Peggy, no! Peggy! Yeah, Jennifer and Scott. Well, I think those two are bound to die. Roller, Ricky, I didn't mean to get you and your dog killed. That was totally my bad. Eugene, you died a virgin. For that, I'm sorry. Peggy, no! I will always remember you, Peggy. Murphy, to Murphy. I think Murphy is the Kung Fu guy. Like Sandra. Oh my god, this is Sandra, the freaking jazz dancing lady. Oh my god. She don't look like she'd be one of the jazz dancing people. Oh, there's Virginia, the old lady. Look at her. Hot babe. That's hot babe. Gross. I'll skip to the epilogue and credits. Well, I don't know, skip to the epilogue, but I feel like it's probably not gonna be this fancy schmancy. Peggy, I'm sorry I got you murdered.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Oh my god, is it? What's her name? Is it Marie? Get her, kill her. She killed my Peggy. She stole Peggy from me at such a young age. She was born in 1939, I think. No, that wasn't 39, was it? That was 49. I think it was 39 because I think I was born in 40. It's only 1987, so correct. Well, no, because that was correct. Peggy, I don't forget your birth year. Maybe she was born in 49. And she should be 40.
Suspect has jumped.
Yeah, it sounds like she jumped into a river. Man, this police doing awful.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
And they went to the next town over to get the police. Well, I can pick up this. Kind of pointless now. Peggy, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I got Peggy killed. I have never been so disappointed in my life at myself that I got Peggy killed. That is just blasphemy in all reality. Just like Peggy. do think I'm gonna find somebody to raid, though. Probably somebody that's playing this game, just because I'm still not over the fact that I just got freaking Peggy killed. Like, Peggy, no! Peggy, so young. Why does nobody ever want to talk when they're playing the games? Insane. Like, I need people that's gonna talk and gonna yell and go, "Wah!" Okay, I found a guy that's gonna actually talk, so he's playing Killer Frequency. Hopefully he doesn't get Peggy killed. He's only been going for like 15 minutes, but hopefully he don't get Peggy killed. Cause like, Peggy, my homegirl. Peggy. So sad. Well, follow for more chaotic content. Hopefully I won't get nobody killed on accident this time. Goodbye!